Io sono Lidia, oggi facciamo lacchene e fagioli.
Lydia lives in Sezze, about an hour south of Rome.
I fagioli stiamo preparando, adesso facciamo l'impasto delle lacchene.
Lydia uses 100 grams of semolina flour mixed with 500 grams of 00 flour.
Mettiamo le uova.
She adds 3 eggs, which she beats, and then adds just over 100 ml of water. Traditionally, this pasta was made without eggs. She gradually mixes everything together, scooping up any bits and squishing them into the dough. Eventually, the pasta becomes smooth. Ideally, one should let the dough rest for an hour. If you don't, the pasta will be more stiff to roll out, but Lydia doesn't mind.
Adesso cominciamo.
She turns the sfoglia or dough sheet regularly to ensure an even thickness.
Io sono 56 anni che mi sono sposata. 57.
It isn't just the pressure of the pin which makes the pasta thinner. It's also the way of smoothing it with your hands while the dough is wrapped around the pin. Lidia transfers the sfoglia to a tablecloth, which helps dry it out. Having sprinkled some flour over the surface to stop it from sticking, she rolls it up like a carpet.
Questo si fa così.
Back on the pasta board, she slices the pasta roll at an angle, alternating left and right sides. This creates wide, stubby ribbons called lacchene locally and mal tagliati in other areas of Italy. Lidia has boiled these borlotti beans for about 40 minutes. Now she's ready to add some flavourings.
Tengo quello secco.
Livia strips the needles off 2 rosemary twigs. She adds a pinch of crystal salt and pounds the two together for a couple of minutes before crushing a garlic clove. She fries this fragrant mixture in some olive oil for several minutes. Then she adds a pig's trotter and skin for flavour.
Questo sarebbe il piede del maiale.
Traditionally, if cooks could afford it, they'd add a piece of pancetta or even pork meat. Lidia adds a splash of white wine, followed by 200 ml of tomato passata and the same amount of water.
Si sente un altro profumo quando ci metti il vino.
The final flavour is fresh wild fennel herb. If you can't find it, use fennel seeds. Lidia adds the partly cooked beans and leaves everything to simmer for around an hour.
Adesso lasciamo cuocere.
Then we had a slight diversion. It turned out Lidia makes a pasta I have been hunting for years. It's called mouse tails or coda di topi. Lidia adds boiling water to 00 flour to create a very soft dough.
Questo è il pasta di mia madre. Mia madre si faceva spesso, che ci piacevano.
Then she rolls it out in a manner similar to peachy or umbricelli to make 20 centimetre tails. It's a fun pasta which needs its own episode. But back to the beans. The pot needs enough liquid to cook the pasta, so you may need to top it up a little bit. Livia doesn't need to, however.
Sì.
She adds the pasta and cooks it for around 4 minutes.
Adesso la mettiamo nel piatto così si mangia. Il piatto è pronto per mangiare. Buon appetito!
Grandson Gianluca approves.
Buono, buono come sempre. Buon compleanno.
Grazie.
It's Lydia's birthday, and this evening her family are going to eat this for supper. Buon compleanno, Lidia. Click on the subscribe button for regular helpings of Pasta Grannies.